Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Beth and Liam ruin Hope's new romance. Can Carter contend with family reunion? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Liam Spencer will pound over his history with Hope Logan thanks to a discussion with Will Spencer. Although Will hasn't been keen on watching his own parents reunite, he may see the eventuality for Beth Spencer's parents to find their way back to each other. Liam felt the sting of treason when Hope pursued Thomas Forrester, but a lot has changed since also. Plus, Will may point out that Liam's committed further than a mini backstabbing of his own with Steffi Forrester. Once Will starts changing Liam's point of view, Beth will pop back over for some family time. That'll haul at Liam's heartstrings as well, so he'll ultimately start allowing about better times and all the fond recollections the Hop clan made. Beth may indeed ask when Liam and Hope are getting back together if B&B really wants to lean into this angle. Whatever the case, Liam will eventually admit he misses Hope during the week of October 7th to 11th. This is all structured to Liam's unanticipated offer, so he might wonder if Hope would consider giving their relationship another pass. Beth would clearly be all for it and may make that demitasse clear to Hope, too. Of course, Hope will have some reservations about getting involved with Liam romantically again, especially since he's ever tied to Steffi and will no way truly be over her. Likewise, Hope is on the cusp of commodity instigative and new with Carter Walton. This could be Hope's occasion to be with a single Joe who's interested in only her, but the decision may not be all that simple. Can Carter contend with Hope's chance at a family reunion? That's commodity Hope will have to decide as she starts to sizzle with Carter in the coming occurrences. There'll be multiple Hope and Carter kisses passing behind unrestricted doors, but Beth and Liam could complicate Hope's attempt at a new morning. It'll be intriguing to see if Liam grows further fixated on repairing his family in the coming weeks and if Hope might consider surrendering to the pressure, for Beth's sake if nothing differently. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope will have to do some soul-searching and nail down her future, so stick with us for further prognostications on her romantic road and updates on any shocking news ahead. Finn caught sneaking a peek at Hope. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope Logan is really setting herself up for failure. Her hope for the unborn lingerie announcement will reportedly blow up in her face. Will Hope catch Dr. John Finnegan's eye when she strips down? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's passing coming week on Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan takes off her clothes. Finn has been the most devoted hubby we've ever seen on The Bold and the Beautiful. Despite women literally throwing themselves at him, the good croaker has remained solid and pious to his woman. B&B spoilers, Finn caught sneaking a peek at Hope. Indeed, Hope Logan couldn't access his fidelity to Steffi Forrester. But, when he sees her in a bitsy nightie, will Finn be suitable to hide his magnet to his woman's nemesis? Carter Walton has induced Hope Logan that Hope for the future needs a reboot. The FC Figures Cruncher thinks that if Hope waltzes around in lingerie like her mama Brooke Logan, the buzz will boost her failing fashion line steals. According to B&B spoilers, Carter could be on to commodity. Nearly naked Hope surely catches everyone's attention. There's no similar thing as bad hype, right? But, what happens when Finn gets caught sneaking a peep at Hope's lingerie crusade? Scuttlebutt has it Finn will be at Forrester Creations with Steffi when Hope makes her nearly raw debut and shows off her new advertisements with Carter. When he thinks no bone is looking, will the good croaker get caught checking out Hope's interdicted fruit? B&B spoilers, Finn caught red-handed. There's also a chance Finn could come across some of Hope's snaps from her new photo shoot lying around on Steffi's office. Imagine her horror when she walks in and catches her hubby red-handed, looking at filmland of Hope Logan in her undergarments. Do you suppose that Finn is intimately attracted to Hope? Will Hope's lingerie plans actually hurt her chances of keeping her job? Taylor can't believe it. Just when you suppose you're dying, some specialist comes on and squeezes you and incontinently runs a quick test and gets your results the same day. As if that wasn't bad enough, they've the wimwams to tell you that you're not dying. What's wrong with this world? Love General Hospital, B&B, Days or other detergents? Join the discussion on our SC boards. Click then to connect with suckers and dive into conversations now. Taylor allowed. She only had a many months to live, but it turns out she could be around for decades, but only if she mends that broken heart. But Taylor is in denial. First of all, she doesn't believe in the opinion. Broken heart pattern sounds ridiculous, she says. It's a fake opinion with a stupid name. How dare anyone charge her of having it? It was just disturbing, she said. Having broken heart pattern implies that Taylor has no life. It infers she pines for Ridge. What was that suggestive look that Ridge just gave her? Oh, the pride on that man. Taylor submissively blasted Ridge and Dr. Buckingham, saying she was an expert in her field and well above being like one of her cases. How could she, the psychiatrist who heeded to other people talk about their passions, have her own passions? It was absolutely absurd. Easily, Taylor didn't get the memo that's passed around LA every time she comes to city. For about 30 times, Taylor has been described as someone who'll always love Ridge. There isn't one Forrester or Logan who hasn't had that discussion. You know the bone. We've been hearing it for a couple of weeks, and indeed Bill Spencer said it moment. The Taylor's back should Brooke be worried discussion. Nothing is ever concerned that Ridge will drop everything and go running to reach Taylor off her bases. Every person of every age in every corner of LA knows that Taylor loves Ridge. Everyone knows it, and they know that if given the chance, Taylor would take Ridge back in a twinkle. Perhaps it's the word craving that sets Taylor off. Perhaps she'd prefer holds a arsonist for or blatantly drools over. She may suppose she's hiding her passions, but when Ridge walks into the room, Taylor looks like Hope when Finn's hard. Nothing to see then. Hope is happy about Carter's mischievous studies on the bold and the beautiful. Image source CBS/JPI. Hope is happy about Carter's mischievous studies on the bold. And speaking of Hope, effects got a little weird. With her eyes following Finn around, Hope no way noticed that Carter had her on his mind. According to Carter, the Forrester's COO, the figures for Hope for the future have been down. Way down. So down that the line was nearly cancelled. Chances are enough good that part of the problem is that Hope isn't concentrated on work. She's been philandering after Steffi's hubby, showing up at his work, being an improvisational bridesmaid at a killer's marriage, and getting head massages. Rather of advising Hope professionally, Carter thinks a step in the right direction would be to distract Hope indeed more and get her to piggyback on the success of Brooke's bedroom. Carter doesn't suggest following the business plan for the other line or saying why the marketing or products are doing better. He has a much better idea. Carter suggests that Hope put on her Mama-S lingerie. You know, like he's been featuring about. Hope thinks it's a great idea, and they both incontinently share stories about collective musketeers that they've had coitus with. She told Bill that he left her for her family further than formerly. I'm sorry Brooke isn't available, and Poppy wasn't the dream girl that you erected her up to be from that one night 20 times agone. Katie said without a hint of affront. Katie finished by telling Bill that she wouldn't be a stage heft for Brooke or Poppy. She reminded him that his son was old enough to make him a forefather and didn't watch if Mammy and Daddy would show up at vacation feasts together. I'm not sure if it was Katie's mic dropping to the bottom or Bill's jaw, but she ignored the audible thud, walked confidently out the door, and got on with her life. For an alternate, we may have wondered what Bill would do next. He goggled at some filmland of baby Will and wondered when he grew up, and also Brooke showed up. The fact that she, of all people, would knock on his door at a moment like that, stuns Bill. He's speechless. He can't believe it. Katie just told him that Brooke was the factual love of his life, and then she is. It's a sign, right? No, it's not. It's a slated meeting that Bill forgot about. Of course, if you're going to have a business meeting, you wouldn't have it at the office. That's just silly. And when your meeting is with your ex-lover who just got ditched by your family because of your multiple affairs, you should surely have that meeting in his home. Especially when the meeting is to bandy your revivified lingerie line. The same line that, when revivified times agone, was how and when you had an affair with your family's hubby. But, I bumble. So, Bill does the thing that Katie loves the most and tells Brooke each about his private discussion with Katie and shares her inmost passions. She doesn't want you because of me? Brooke asks. Yeah, I can't believe it, she still thinks about that, Bill said. She doesn't want you because of me? Brooke asks again. Yep, ditched me. Hardcore, Bill says. But about me? That's why she doesn't want you. Because of me? Brooke reprises and batons her eyes. Because of us, Bill sighs. Brooke, of course, implies that Katie doesn't know how good she has it with someone like Bill wanting her. Brooke promised to condescendingly remind her family to take what she can get and move her to open her eyes. Bill thinks Brooke is just the stylish. Bill thanked her for hearkening and admitted he knows how hard it's for people other than Brooke to see his greatness. Will decided to transfer seminaries and move back to LA. He said he wanted to be around to look after his mama and ensure she didn't go back to Bill. Katie suggested he come and intern at Forrester, indeed though he didn't suppose he was into fashion. Watching Crew Morrow's smile get bigger every time a model flirted with him was ridiculous. Hope told Steffi she wanted to go back to being her old tone again, or the interpretation of herself that didn't go after her sister's hubby. Steffi compared Hope to her mama, also oddly said Taylor was better because she was a psychiatrist and Hope's mama was just a lingerie model. It was an odd perspective for a CEO who's girdled by models who make her company successful, and someone who was a lingerie model herself.